Welcome to the Top Shelf, my Criterion DVD review series. This is episode 35. Hope you're enjoying the films. I enjoy talking about them. Let me know if you have any requests for longer reviews of any of the films I've covered so far. Just leave your request in the comments. My name is Ernest Whiteman III. I'm a Northern Ramapo filmmaker, artist, writer, and media educator. And we're taking a look at my top shelf, which contains my Criterion collection. We'll pull one from random, pull one at random, give a short synopsis, look at the extras if any, short review if I've seen it, and a reason why I purchased the disc. Now let's get started. It's getting easier to pick them now because they're so spread out. Oh, The Samouraï Part 2. This is the Blu-ray. The Samouraï, again, I told you, is probably one of my most favorite films. One of the classic French crime noirs. Directed by Pierre-Melville, stars Alain Delon. I talked about the extras last time. This has influenced me on a far greater level than I let on the last time I talked about it. I've been trying to make a movie about a hitman that's just happened to be Northern Ramapo, and it's based out in Wyoming where I grew up. And I wanted to throw in all the attributes of the mythical, magical hitman onto this character. But as I started to develop the story along, I wanted to be more grounded in reality, because it actually started out as a parody of the magical, mythical hitman. And I wanted to sort of usurp how everybody sees him. But making the hitman Northern Ramapo is enough of a usurpation. But when I saw The Samouraï, I knew I was sort of heading in a slightly the wrong direction of cliche of a big action finale, and wanted to be more meditative. And there's other films that sort of influenced my script. I finished the first draft, started working on the second draft. I totally restructured the film in the second draft. But I believe there's some new features on here, so let's break out the glasses. Once again, from 1967, it's 105 minutes. Includes interviews from 2005 with Rua Nogueira, editor of Melville and Melville, and Jean-Pierre Melville, an American in Paris. It includes a new Melville Delon short documentary exploring the friendship between the actor and their collaboration on this film, and I can't wait to see that. Again, Alain Delon plays Jeff Costello, a hitman who signs a contract to kill a nightclub owner, but he's one, pursued by the French police, and secondly, he's double-crossed by the people who gave him the contract. And again, it is not action-laden, shoot 'em up. It's actually very meditative about, loyalties and the idea of the concept of death or impending death. Things that are typically associated with the samurai, which is why he chose the title, even though it has barely anything to do with samurai. Even the quote at the beginning is a piece of fiction. It's something that Jean-Pierre Melville made up. But the ideas of an assassin for hire who's loyal to the contract that he signed, and it's always with this cloud of impending doom that follows him, and that sort of a romanticized version of how Pierre Melville saw the samurai, and he just did it in his own cool way. Anyway, those are my thoughts on it. Again, one of my top 10 favorite films of all time. It's just so cool. I mean, look at him pinching that brim. Very cool. Spine number 306. Thanks for joining me. I'll catch you next time.